Well, hi everybody. Welcome back. Wow, what a dancing fool I am. Well, in today's video, I find this Bandai action figure. I pick it up pretty cheap, and I sell it for pretty decent money. So if you want to find out how much I sold this for, you're going to have to come inside the video. Plus, I find other stuff too, because this would be a pretty boring video if I only showed you one item. So come on inside. I promise you, this is going to be an interesting video. Well, good morning, everyone. It's almost time to start thrifting. But this week, I have a trivia question for you. Later on in this video, I find a Barbie doll. So I thought that would make a nice trivia question for this week. In what year was the Barbie doll created? And who created her? Well, I'll give you those answers later on in the video. But for now, we got to get thrifting. Well, here we are at the first Goodwill of the day. I saw this Hewlett-Packard ink cartridge, but when I looked them up, they only went for $10. Next to it was this Megulars waxing kit. They wanted $5.99 for it, and online they go for $20, so I took that. I also saw their polishing kit for $5.99. I figured I could sell these as a set for like $30, so I took them both. I walked on over to their lamp section because I saw that brushed steel mid-century lamp. It was really cool looking. They only wanted $12.99 for it, and to me it even looked like a UFO, so I was taking this home. Somebody wants this. On the next row, I saw something that didn't remind me of a UFO, but I still wanted it. It was this regulator hose for your propane tank on your grill. They were asking $4.99 for it, and they go for about 25 bucks. Well, this looked like an interesting aisle, so I figured I'd stroll down it. I saw this metal Volkswagen car. They were asking $6.99 for it, which I thought was a lot, but then I found out it was made by this company Banth Rico, and it was made in 1977, and they go for $30 and up. Well, I'm pretty happy with what we found at this store. So let's just head to the next one and hope our luck continues. I'll see you in the car. Okay, guys. Well, it's time to head to the second store of the day. But I have to tell you something. As I was walking up to the cashier, I ran over the manager's foot, with the shopping cart. Now, yes, it is black and blue, but she's fine. Well, she got mad and said, "Go pay for my stuff and just get out." I said, "Okay, but it was an accident." But she didn't believe me. So I said to her, "Well, can I come back?" And she said she thought about it. She went, "Yeah, in about 10 years. I went, "Ooh, well, that's a long time, but, time does fly. We'll be back here soon. But until then, let's go to the next store. I'm not kicked out of there. And we'll see what I find. And like I said, in a decade, we'll come back to this store." Okay, well, let's get going. It was kind of sad. Well, this was the first row I decided to search at this store. I saw this Presto Eversharp knife sharpener. They were asking $5.99 for it. When I looked them up, they're going for between $25 and $30. So I had to take this home. I'm going to sharpen my skills with this. I came over to this section of the store because they had put out a lot of new stuff, and I was pretty happy about that. On this bottom shelf, I saw this light box. It was obviously made for a kid's room. When you turn it on, the little cars drive down the highway. Now, they only wanted $5.99 for it, and I think I could get $30 for it pretty easy. This aisle was packed with a lot of cheap glassware. Actually, very cheap glassware. Well, obviously there was nothing I found on it, so I decided to go search another aisle. Well, this row didn't seem any better than that last row. But then I saw this water timer. It's for your sprinkler or your garden hose. They were asking $4.99 for it, and they go for between 25 and 30. So I'd figure I'll go home and water my lawn. Well, it's time to leave this Goodwill. Now, it wasn't as profitable as the last store, but hey, I'm going to make money on this stuff. Okay, follow me. I'll meet you out in the car and we'll head to the last Goodwill.
Okay, guys, it's time to head to the third store today. Why? Because if I ended the video here, it would be too short, and that wouldn't be fun, would it? Nah, we want a longer video, so that's why I'm going to another Goodwill. See, I'm nice to you guys, and you guys are nice to me because you watch my videos and you subscribe. And, by the way, if you're not subscribed, it's so easy. Just click that subscribe button and come up here and sit in the front seat with all our subscribers. Remember, non-subscribers have to sit back there. Okay, while you non-subscribers are making up your mind what you want to do, let's get heading to that third store.
At this store, I decided to start my search on their toy aisle. Well, I saw that little white dog. It was made by Webkins. It was their bull terrier. They were asking $3.99 for it, and online they go for like $25 to $30. Plus, he was pretty cute, so I wanted him. Well, I continued down the toy aisle, where I saw this Darth Vader Pez dispenser, but they wanted $6.99 for it. Forget it, not at that price. They only sell for $12. A few shelves up, I saw this fashionista Barbie doll for $5.99. Now, people like to collect them all. Oh, there they are. See them there? That's about 12 or 13 of them. They sell for between $18 to $20.
I used to pass on those Barbie fashionista dolls, and then one day I was at a garage sale, and I saw one. I think I paid 50 cents for it, maybe $1. Well, I brought it home, put it on eBay, and it sold. So ever since then, whenever I see them, I pick them up. Well, this one ended up selling for $18.95 plus shipping. So I ended up making pretty good money on it. You know, the reason I think they sell is because people want to collect that whole set. No, that's my guess anyway. Okay, now back to the video.
Well, I couldn't get off the toy aisle. I just kept finding stuff. Well, I ran across this action figure. His name was Belzebubon. I guess that's how it's pronounced. They were asking $4.99 for it, and online these go for about $40. So Belzebubon is mine. Well, I listed that action figure. Oh, and notice I didn't try to say his name again. For $89.95 plus shipping. Well, I got an offer for $45. I turned that down. Then I got an offer for $55, and I turned that down. And then finally I got an offer for $75, and I took that offer. So I made $75 plus $8.95 shipping. Could I have been happier? Well, this is how happy I was. Here's some fireworks. Now back to the video. Well, I checked out a few items on this aisle, but there was nothing that I thought I could make a nice profit on, so I just passed on it. Plus, there were no more Belzebubon figures here, so I headed to the next row. Well, I saw these headphones, and they had a microphone attached. Goodwill wanted $6.99 for them, and it turns out they're for an airplane pilot, and they go for $50 used. Well, these are coming in for a landing right in my cart. Well, this is the third store in a row that we did pretty well at. So I think today's going to end up to be a pretty profitable thrifting day. Okay, guys, I'll meet you out in the car.
Well, guys, it's that sad part of the day when I have to say goodbye. But I know you want the answer to today's trivia question. Well, the Barbie doll was created on March 9th, 1959. It was created by Ruth Handler. Now, did you know that Barbie is from the fictitious town called Willows, Wisconsin? Yeah, there is a Willow, Wisconsin, but not Willows, Wisconsin. I thought that was a pretty interesting fact. Okay, guys, well, that's it. There is no more. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Please share this video with a friend. Most of all, stay safe out there, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, guys.
Here's a photo of the original Barbie from 1959. If you find one, send it to me, guys. I need a new car.